Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. I realised yesterday in the video that I done after the Brighton-Chelsea game, a couple of you were asking, Younes, what's happened? The background's different. I am away at the moment, that's all it is. I'll be back at home on Friday. But yeah, different surroundings, but the content remains the same. I'm here to give you an update on our transfers, an update on a player that I didn't really mention yesterday, and I've done that a bit intentionally because of this video today. So before we get into the topic at hand, I want to ask you guys, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. I've seen a few of you in the comments straight after I upload. Notification army, I hear you, I can see you. Thank you all so much. And if you do enjoy this video, smash the like button and let's try and get this to 7,000 likes. I would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for your support. Now, the one player I didn't mention yesterday in my review after we beat Brighton 3-1, decent win. Not best performance in the world. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, make sure you go and check the review out after this one. But Kepa, I didn't speak about him. I didn't mention him. Because his performance yesterday wasn't brilliant. It wasn't the worst we've seen from him, but there was one fundamental moment where we saw what happened and thought, you know, you just get that sigh. You get that sigh of, do we have to do this again? Is this still the same? Has he not improved? And it's annoying, it's frustrating. The goal, when Brighton scored, that was annoying. That was deeply annoying. We were 1-0 up, Jorginho penalty. We find ourselves in a decent stride. And as much as I want to blame, and I think it's fair, the players that were in and around him to provide him with that space, they allowed him too much space. If you look at that build-up, Lamptey was running like a flipping bolt of lightning. He didn't stop. He was here, received the ball, made the movement, received the ball, passed, made the move. He just wasn't stopping. He just kept everyone on their toes. But unfortunately, he wasn't kept up enough. And when Brighton had that opportunity to take a crack, we really had a lot of time to close the action down, and we didn't take it. We didn't close the action down quick enough. We allowed the space, we allowed the gaps, we allowed the opportunity, one shot, and you look at the goal and you think, okay, it's a good strike from outside the box, fair play. But when you look at the angle and you look at where Kepa was before the shot was taken compared to how far he had to reach, I mean, it wasn't the furthest distance in the world, was it? It really was a distance where you expect a keeper like Kepa to actually get a hand on the ball. And he didn't. And that's where I look and I think, oh, come on. Come on. You know, I correct me if I'm wrong here. I think this is a matter of opinion. I still have this belief in me that Kepa is a good goalkeeper. Maybe I'm deluded. Maybe I've gone mental. But I still think he has this potential. He has this ability to become a good keeper. But we're just not seeing it. So this is where the solution comes in. And this is where I'm going to provide you with an update. And we're going to discuss how this move, in terms of taking Chelsea forward, is going to benefit our goalkeeping situation. If we go over to none other than Fabrizio Romano, and we're going to hear from Frank Lampard as well, because he said something after the game which raised a few eyebrows. Because, you know, those of us that have been keeping up with the news, we were all like, Lamps, come on, mate. We know you're bluffing. You're bluffing. Okay, we know you are blatantly bluffing live on camera right now. It's okay, we understand. Fabrizio Romano, take it away. He says, Lampard says he's happy with Kepa, but Chelsea have already completed the signing of Edouard Mendy with Rennes as new goalkeeper. And if you look at Frank Lampard's quote, in the interview after the game, he said, "I'm very happy with Kepa, and Kepa is here, and he is our keeper." All right, Lamps. Okay. The thing is, he's right, but he's half right. He's right in saying, well, I mean, we're not really happy with him, but we're happy enough for him to stay at the club, mainly because of his fee, mainly because of his age, and mainly because of how long he signed for. It will be silly to try and sell him. So in that aspect, yeah, we're happy for you to stay. You know, you're not the worst goalkeeper in the world. We're happy for you to stay. Are we happy that he's our keeper? Maybe not so much, but Edouard Mendy has completed a move to Chelsea that will be announced very imminently. So with Edouard Mendy coming into Chelsea, well, this changes the game. As far as I see it, Edouard Mendy walks into this Chelsea team. Walks straight into it. The moment he arrives, he's playing the next game. That's as far as I'm concerned. Now, some of you may disagree, some of you may agree. And everyone has that right to an opinion. I genuinely think the attributes that Mendy is bringing, we need to see immediately. There's no waiting about. If Kepa had just started this patch of bad form, then maybe you'd be like, okay, you know what, give it a bit of time, maybe he'll get better. But it's clear that Chelsea have bought Edouard Mendy as competition, not just to solve the crisis at Chelsea in and around our goalkeepers and to have a goalkeeper in between the sticks that we know we can rely on a consistent basis, but this is a wake-up call for Kepa. This is a statement to Kepa that says, look, mate, if you are really good enough, you will beat this competition that has come to the club to come and take your spot. And if you are not good enough, well, we've got Mendy. So it's up to you, mate. You know, we'll be all right. We'll have a goalkeeper. Now, if it's you or not, that's down to you. If you have what it takes and you prove that you are the best goalkeeper at the club, well, great. We have a goalkeeper. Brilliant. And it means that Kepa's gotten better. And if he doesn't prove himself, well, we still have a goalkeeper. Great. We have Edouard Mendy in between the sticks. But the only loser in this is Kepa. So this is a signing that is going to, I hope, wake Kepa up, make him realise the severity of the situation, because last season, even with Willy Caballero going in goal, there were times where we all knew this isn't going to be in the long run. Kepa is going to get his place back. Kepa is the younger goalkeeper. Willy Caballero is going to retire at some point. He is going to deteriorate. It's inevitable. So there wasn't much of an urgency. That's the word. There wasn't much urgency at Chelsea in relation to Kepa knowing that he needs to get better quick. If not, time's out. Time's out. And now, with Edouard Mendy coming to Chelsea, time's running out. It's not run out yet, but time's running out, because the moment Edouard Mendy walks through the door, arrives at Cobham, is starting to train, Kepa's in trouble. So I hope he realises it. I hope he wakes up, and fingers crossed we get good competition between Kepa and Edouard Mendy, and may the best man win. And right now, I believe it's going to be Mendy. He brings attributes that we've spoken about in other videos. He's taller. He commands his area. He's vocal. He's organised. He's a good shot stopper. There are attributes here that we already know we are going to benefit from. Now, I hope he doesn't get shot with confidence either. Because if his confidence is shot, we end up with two goalkeepers that are scared, then we've got a problem. But Edouard Mendy is of a psychology where he powers through. Especially being an African, being Senegalese, coming from the background that he's come from. It's a very hard background. It's a background where, you know, some of us cannot even imagine. That's just the truth. So I'm sure he's very, very hard and very strong in their head. And we need a goalkeeper with that. And I trust Petr Cech, because this was Petr Cech's selection. It wasn't Frank Lampard's. It was Frank Lampard giving Petr Cech the responsibility to go and get a goalkeeper that suits the attributes that we want to see in the team. He has picked out Edouard Mendy. We trust him. Brilliant. fantastic. Welcome to Chelsea, and let the show begin. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinions on this one. Edouard Mendy, Kepa. Do you still trust Kepa? Are you looking forward to Mendy? Do you think Mendy will walk into this team? Do you think Kepa still has what it takes? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash that like button. Let's try and get this to 7,000 likes. Once again, thank you all so much for your support. And I will see all of you really, really soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.